Owner's Grove, Illinois. We are back to unboxings. That is a good packing. The first one is Tolkien Gordon Mattel 2010. Very clean battery compartment. Fresh batteries. Turn the switch to the on position and push this button. Works. Tiny noise. Let's fix it. Just need to remove 3 screws. Pull it apart. Remove the gearbox. Remove 3 screws. Slide the circuit board. Remove the cover. Pull the motor. Pull this cog here. Get a new cog. Put it back. Assemble the gearbox. Put all the screws. Slide the circuit board. Run a little test.
Hello, I'm Gordon.
Very smooth. Put the gearbox in the chassis and run another test. Now the chassis to the top. Put all the screws back. Run a test.
Fastest and best. I pull the express.
That's good. Let me tell you, this Gordon is very nice, very strong.
Hello, I'm Gordon.
Let me tell you, these models look very good. Looking very good. Shiny, reflective. What is under the... looking good. Fresh batteries. Test.
Hello, I'm Henry.
Kind of loud. Yeah, it's very loud. Okay, let's change that cog. Remove 3 screws, pull the chassis, remove the gearbox, make sure you clean a little bit.
I'm the number 3 green engine.
Slide this board, pull it apart, pull the motor, remove this cog, get a new cog, put the cog in the motor, put it back to the gearbox. I always add some lube. Make sure you put all 3 screws, slide the bottom board. Now we can run a test. Very quiet, excellent. Gearbox back to the chassis. Make sure you run another test before the next step. Good. Excellent. And the chassis goes back to the top. Final touch, the screws, the lid. One more test.
Hello, I'm Henry. Hello, I'm Henry.
Very good. Excellent. A little break and we have wooden railway lady. Nice. Let me tell you, this piece right here, always it's lost. When you find this cart, you never find this engine. Excellent. And little box car or van. Cool. Same for the other side. Is it the same? Yes, I think it's the same. Nice sliding doors. It looks like they barely play with these carts. Diesel fuel tanker. Oh, what is that? I don't know what it is. Alright. And the metal cart. What is this? Oh, cool. I didn't know this had something to... Anyways, what is this button for? Is this... Oh, okay, I see. It pops up. Look, there's a little tiny ladder right there. Solar Shipping Company. Metal. Another talking engine. This time it's James. Very clean. Maybe it's mint. No, it's not. Anyways, but it's in good condition. Now let's see how it looks inside. Very clean. Fresh batteries. Turn the switch to the on position. Make sure you hold these two wheels and push this button.
Hello, I'm James.
Ah, that's very loud. Very loud. This one has more screws than I thought. 7 screws. Remove them. Take it. You know what? There are 2 more screws there. Now we can take it apart. A little dusty. This is different gearbox. More screws done. 3 screws for the gearbox out and pull it apart. Now that we have the motor, just pull this cog. We got a new one, but this one is a little bit bigger. This is the part where you need to push really hard. Put the motor back to the casing. Now grab the rest and make the wedding. That's what car factories tell when they put this together. But that part is actually the chassis with the top. That's the wedding. Next, before you proceed, make sure to do another test. We have the wheels, back wheels. Keep them together. And it's very quiet. Nice. Alright, let's put the motor back. Very tiny screws. Alright, the chassis go to the top. 2 screws, counterweights.
Full steam ahead.
I think James is ready. This little wheel, then this cover. All the screws secure. Test. Don't forget the coil battery cover.
Bust my buffers. Hello, I'm James.
Big difference. Nice. Excellent. We'll say very good. Smooth. What else is in the box? We have a van and a blue car. Very nice. Bright colors. Cool. That's excellent. Next we have this very clean, looks very shiny Spencer. Talking Spencer, but I see there is some battery leak. Remove the battery cover to reveal the batteries that are inside. Oh man, this is going to be a very hard work to achieve. In order to fix this model, we need to remove the battery terminals, and we're gonna swap the battery terminals from this donor, Talking Thomas, the tank engine. First thing, remove chassis from the top of Spencer. To be more specific, Spencer's tender. We remove this part. It might look a hard task, but it's not. Let me start pulling off this battery terminal. Soldering iron tools is very dangerous. Please do this under adult supervision. Battery terminals from Thomas, the tank engine. These are like new. I'm gonna need to remove everything since I want to clean and paint this area. First thing we did, remove the corrosion with white vinegar. Once clean, we are going to cover with masking tape. I don't want this to be perfect, so I'm just gonna touch up the inside of the tender and maybe a little bit here and the corners and this area right over here. All right, I had to touch up this little spot right here. It's not even visible. Now this is how it looks after I painted over the tender. Look at that. Let's continue with the battery terminals. Looks really good. I skipped the old soldering process and we have the batteries on. Now let's turn it on and see if it works. Works. Now it's a noisy cog that we need to replace. First I need to put the speakers, then the switch, circuit board, now the chassis. Once assembled, we make another test to make sure it works, and then we can focus on the engine. Dispenser contains only one screw to hold the chassis from the top, one screw that holds the gearbox to the chassis. We pull it up, remove 3 screws, slide this little board, pull the cover. Now we remove the motor, pull this cog, and this is the problem that makes the noise. Got a replacement here. Here is the very tricky part. You need to align and push really hard the cog inside. Make sure you leave a little gap between the motor and the cog. Alright, let's continue. Another test.
I'm Spencer.
That sounds good. Excellent. If you're about to do the final assembly, don't flip the top. This button always falls. So what I do is flip the chassis and voila. Let's put Spencer to the tracks.
I'm Spencer. I'm Spencer. I'm the grandest engine on Sony.
Wait, Spencer needs a little touch up right by the nose. Cool.